Welcome to the Disneyland Beat, where our toes tap to a Disneyland drum.
And we always whistle while we work.
Well, a lot has been happening in the month of September at Disneyland. It's Halloween time already, Oogie Boogie started to bash, and Anaheim hosted the D23 convention, which was interesting.
And we have some surprising news headlines about the new dining, events, items, and refurbishments coming to the park before the end of the year.
Come on into the parks with us.
Like, subscribe, and stick around.
Disneyland is your land.
Come seek an adventure at your pirates, eh?
Make the jump to Lightspeed.
Hi, I'm Amy.
And I'm TC. Well, from now until October 31st, it is Halloween time at the parks. The decorations look wonderful, and we hope you have a chance to visit Disneyland during this fall season. Main Street USA has the Pumpkin Festival, Frontierland has the Halloween tree named after Ray Bradbury's story, as well as Zocalo Park with its Ofrendas.
Holiday Mansion is running and looking fantastic. And spoilers, the new gingerbread house features a really fun guillotine with lock, shock, and barrel. They are very naughty trick-or-treaters.
Other Halloween highlights are the decorations on Buena Vista Street, where the red car trolley is running daily. There's a huge statue of the Headless Horseman, and there's bats flying from the belfry of the Carthay Theater Tower.
Carsland is made up for Honkin' Halloween, with Shaboom being replaced with I Put a Spell on You every evening as the land lights up in Halloween colors. Mater's and Luigi's rides are both dressed up for the spooky holiday. It's a whole lot of fun.
One little thing, though, we wanted to point out, at Carsland, Radiator Springs Curios is still closed. While there is not a shortage of shopping in the land, we wonder when or if the shop will ever open back up.
Plaza de Familia is a very fun Coco and Dia de los Muertos show over at Paradise Gardens.
And of course, Halloween Screams is running at Disneyland with just projections on the weekdays and fireworks on weekends and holidays.
The Oogie Boogie Bash has started on select dates, so make sure you're aware of that. If you're trying to go to DCA on those days, the park will close at 6 for the party.
The new treat trails this year included Ernesto de la Cruz crooning Remember Me with his guitar, Madame Mim, a deep dive from the Sword of the Stone, and a bit silly with her Cockney accent, we think, and the imposing Mother Gothel from Entangled. They all worked great.
Halloweentime wraps at the end of October, and by November 11th, the winter holiday celebration begins at Disneyland. If you're visiting during the in-between time, you'll get to see lots of decorations change, but be ready for It's a Small World to be closed as it gets its holiday overlay.
When the winter holidays get here, it's nice to see that most of the seasonal favorites will be returning. From A Christmas Fantasy Parade to World of Color Season of Light. If you want all the details, check out our video where we get into specifics about Disneyland's winter holiday plans.
There's still no word when or if Merriest Nights tickets will go on sale. There's plenty of time for it to happen, but it's getting to that point that if they're gonna do it, they're gonna announce it. If you don't know, this after-hours extra cost party happens at Disneyland, and last year featured live performances by the Muppets.
Just last month, we were wondering when the Magic Band Plus will be coming to Disneyland. We still don't know exactly when, but Disney has confirmed it will indeed happen before the year is out. Existing Magic Bands that are available for purchase now will work, by the way.
You link the Magic Bands to your ticket, and it can essentially be used for hands-free entrance, reservations, lightning lane, and virtual queue check-in, as well as hands-free purchasing and eventually, we're sure, Disney hotel room keys. Also, there will be interactive things in the park you'll get to play with, and more to come down the road, we're sure.
It is a major convenience, and I'm super happy to not have to pull my phone out for absolutely everything, but it is also another thing that Disney gets to sell you. Prices start at $20 for plain ones and go up to $50 depending on the amount of bling you want.
As promised at D23, the Incredible Hulk made his first appearance at Avengers campus. He looks pretty cool. It's way more impressive in person for sure. Hulk is in his special suit that kind of makes the whole thing work, and he's able to talk to the crowd and interact with them.
Speaking of D23, it happened. A lot of longtime Disneyland fans expressed disappointment at the Parks panel on the final day of the convention, and while it did seem that a lot of what was being presented was not exactly new news, and when it was very vague in the information it gave.
For instance, we did get to see a model of the exterior of Tiana's Bayou Adventure and hear about some of the backstory of the ride, but we didn't get a good idea of what the show scenes will be nor any specific dates. just that it will be open by the end of 2024. We're guessing it'll close fairly early into 2023 to make the deadline.
The charming backstory of the ride firmly plants Tiana as a figurehead in the New Orleans community. It's great to have her here as a real resident of the land. Her mother's store, Eudora's Chic Boutique with Tiana's Gourmet Secrets, has already opened in New Orleans Square, and it's super cute.
The shop is beautiful with its selection of clothes, cooking supplies, and Mardi Gras memorabilia. Be sure to stop by on your next trip and discover Tiana's secrets.
Also, Tarzan's treehouse remains a mystery. Recently, some tarps came down for a while, revealing that not too much has changed on the walk-through treehouse yet. Also, rumors have dropped suggesting that it won't be Encanto nor Swiss Family Robinson, but rather Disney Sea, the Society of Explorers and Adventurers.
This theming would be a lot of fun and tie the treehouse into the rest of Adventureland, Trader Sam's, and several other park attractions around the world. And we've heard rumors of a Disney Sea movie in the future too.
Other D23 headlines feature a new e-ticket attraction in the Avengers headquarters building. Rather than the Quinjet attraction mentioned a few years ago, this ride will include the entire MCU fighting against King Thanos, a new version of Thanos if he had won the war. But no timeline was given on when that might be happening.
Disneyland is offering hotel discounts for guests who have the Chase Visa card on select dates through October and December. Disney discounts can be hard to come by, so be sure to take advantage if you're coming this way.
The only major attraction closures that we see going into October are the Matterhorn bobsleds, closed now through October 14th, and the Mark Twain Riverboat, which opens back up in a few days on the 23rd of September. Otherwise, most major attractions are open for the holidays, except Toontown. We almost forgot Toontown.
We just put out a video detailing the new counter service dining coming to the land, Cafe Daisy and Good Boy Grocers. Other Toontown highlights shown at D23 were the massive expansion of Goofy's house and Donald's boat with several interactive features, as well as the retheming of Gadget's Go Coaster into Chip 'n Dale's Gadget Coaster.
We're guessing that this one's going to be more of a tweak, with Chip and Dale being the characters, but the found object Gadget style still being the working theme. Sounds like fun and a good way to include Chip and Dale, as it looks like the treehouse is getting chopped down.
We hope the land provides a great future spot to work out some pent-up energy with the kids and homage classic animation at the same time.
Also, we wanted to mention that though it's still fairly hot in Orange County, with temps in the 80s and 90s sometimes, the triple-digit heat wave that hit the park in early September has passed.
And finally today, we wanted to point out that the lamp in Walt's apartment window was recently replaced to more accurately reflect the original lamp that sat in Walt and Lillian's window.
Disneyland, if you're listening, we want you to know that we appreciate that portraying Walt accurately and elegantly is still a goal of Disneyland.
Well, that's it for today. The best way to support us is to subscribe if you're new, or share us with your friends.
May the light in the firehouse window always shine brightly, and may your dreams always come true.
See you real soon, Mouseketeers.